and we just talk our shit. So first and foremost, I give mad respect to both fighters. They think this is going to be the fight of the year. Earl is a beast. He did everything he said he was going to do. He took each and every belt from each and every belt holder. Then he came on the other side of the street, and now he about to fight Crawford and took to take his belt. Earl Spence has been single-handedly manhandling the welterweight division. Every welterweight that he's got into that ring with, he has broke them completely down. Everybody caught up on this eye snatcher shit. Like, I'm not caught up on the eye snatcher shit. Like, it's the breakdown, it's the accumulation of punches. Is fighters trying to be brave and stand in front of that man. They giving him a target. Everybody has given Earl a target. I think Earl has done great by capitalizing off of that, and literally has been breaking these fighters down, bro, from the first round down to they can't take no more. Perfect body shots, straightforward jab, defense, hard punches, bro. Like, he does everything right. I don't think Earl does anything wrong in the ring. Okay? I don't think he does anything wrong in the ring. And just for the record, I'm not picking Earl to win the fight. But I am a fan of the sport, and I got nothing but love and respect for Earl. So I don't have anything bad to say about neither fighter. I'm just coming to show love, man. Get us all amped up for this fight, man. Um, Earl does a great job of pushing forward, applying his aggression and his pressure. The only thing I don't like about Earl is that regardless on what's working and what's not working, he's going to. And I'm not going to say I don't like it because it shows consistency and it shows fortitude for Earl. That even though if his game plan isn't working, he continues to push through. Because eventually the fighters break down and his game plan like always works. So it's crazy that even when it looks like he may be in a bad spot in the fight, and when I say bad spot, I don't mean that he's being hurt or anything like that. He can be in exchange and get caught by a punch, or a boxer can get the better of an exchange. You know, he still comes through with his style. He doesn't change up. He sticks to the fundamentals, and he continues the pressure. He comes with hard jabs. He comes with perfect placement of the body shots. He comes with a high guard, and he's coming. You know, you really don't see him fighting off the back foot too much, offense, because the way that his offense is. Yeah, we're not accepting any phone calls right now. But yeah, man, that's the only thing that I really see is like he's a really, really straightforward fighter. That come with power, defense, and you got to try to find a way to break through all of that. Um, as far as Crawford is concerned, I think that with Crawford athleticism allows him to do a little bit more in the ring. Um, but at the same time, it allows him to get hit more. Um, I think that Terrence Crawford does a very, very good job of turning his opponents, puts effective pressure on. I think that he does a great job of reacting to being hurt. Um, I think that he's an extremely well boxer. His ring generalship, well, both of their ring generalship is just amazing, to be completely honest. I think Earl may have the better defense, the better fundamentals, but I think Crawford is the better boxer, per se. Um, the fact that he can literally go ambidextrous, he can switch left and right, and in the midst of switching left and right, he can throw the punch while you're throwing a punch, which will create a angle which you won't be prepared for, or angle that you didn't see or can't see because of the movement. Um, he's a constant moving fighter. He's never really sitting still unless he's trying to prove a point, and that's normally when he gets rocked, is when he's trying to prove that point. So hopefully this fight he'll stay in his bag, stay on the outside, in and out, left and right, lateral movement, turning Spence, so you can get the best of him. I think that even though I'm picking Crawford to win, I think that one punch can win it for either guy. Talking to a couple of my homies, they just like, yo, like, Earl going to break him down and win by a unanimous decision. Um, for me personally, I think that if Earl wins this fight, it will not be a decision. I think that if Earl wins this fight, I think the ref is going to wrongfully stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I honestly think. Not taken away from Earl, but I just think it's going to be one of them stoppages that it shouldn't happen. Um, if he knocks out Crawford, it'd be from the accumulation of body shots and then him raising to the top to take him out. Um, they've been making a lot of comments about Crawford being chinny and he glass and all that. They should have fought Crawford. They should have fought Crawford 2 years ago, before Crawford built his body, excuse me, into a true welterweight. At this point in Crawford's career, his body, he's filled in. He's a full 147 right now. So that may give Earl a little bit more problem than it would have gave him if he would have fought him 2 years ago. I think that with Crawford, I think that he can actually bait Earl into walking into something, preferably the uppercut. I've seen Earl get hit with the uppercut, and then I see fighters never use it because of the punishment that they're taking from Earl. But the thing is, if you can swing while he's swinging and catch him, it might be a problem. You might shake him up a little bit. Um, and the thing with Crawford is once he got you hurt, he definitely comes at you. Now I ain't going to sit here and talk about that whole mouthpiece shit. That's some more bullshit. If a nigga mouthpiece get knocked out, realistically speaking, your mental isn't telling you I got to keep fighting. A lot of people, it's like if you drop something in your hand, you know what I'm saying? You drop something in your hand, your first thought is gonna be like, let me look for it. So if if you guys would have caught Earl and put him down, it would have been bullshit. I'd have gave him no credit for that because that was sucker shit, you know. But there's no weaknesses in either fighter. There's no weaknesses in either fighter. This is a fight that is straight down the middle. It's straight down the middle. Nobody has an edge. They say that Earl is the bigger man, so of course he's naturally bigger and stronger. Okay, but then you see, Terrence Crawford body slamming a 300-pound dude wrestling. So what are we really talking about here? There's nothing dividing these two fighters but the referee. I got it straight down the middle. I won't be mad if Earl win. I won't be mad if Crawford win. We should definitely see a Hearns Hagler, a la Hearns Hagler fight, but it's going to go more than the 4 rounds. You know, again, my prediction is I'm going with Crawford. But if Spence is to win this fight, it's going to be from breaking down and then coming up and catching Crawford. If Crawford is this is by knockout. If Crawford is the knockout, Earl is going to be him switching and catching him, countering or walking Earl into something. Other than that, I think it's going to be a chess match. I don't think it's going to be the war that everybody think it's going to be. I'm not saying it's going to be a dub. I mean, a dud, anything like that. But the styles of these fighters, man, if they come in and fight, they fight. I think that we're going to get a strategic chess match. I don't think we're going to be disappointed at all. I don't think we're going to be disappointed at all. I think after this fight, we're going to say this is what Manny and Floyd should have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're going to get after this fight. I think that definitely, I don't know about the best fighter in the world. The winner is the best fighter in the world. I'm not going to say that because, again, like, Earl only fights at one weight class, so you can't be the best fighter in the world, in my opinion. If you're only fighting at one weight class, you're not really testing yourself per se. You're winning. You're being dominant where you're supposed to win at. So now, if he was to go up to 54 and take a belt or something like that, yeah, that's something different. But I wouldn't have Earl the best fighter in the world, even if he did win this fight. I'm sorry, like Crawford. Crawford maybe because Crawford started at 35, if I'm not mistaken, was WBO champion at 35, undisputed at 140, and if he was to win this fight, he'd be a two-time, first-time ever in boxing history, undisputed champion. So that gives him a little more tape on being the best fighter in the world. But to me, like Earl, like no, No, not to me. He's not. He wouldn't be the best fighter in the world. Like that's a fact, bro. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. We're going to get the fight that we've been wanting to see. You know, um, if we'd have got like when we got that the what's that the Fury and the Wilder fight, we were so amped to see that fight, and we got what we got out of that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like um, the rematch of Castaño and Charlo. We got that fight, and we got what we wanted out of that fight. We got the rematch of Ruiz after him knocking out AJ. You know, none of them fights was duds, but this fight is just gonna be like the cherry on the top. It's gonna be the icing on the cake. Like if you're not in front of a TV watching this fight, bro, this weekend, you're not a boxing fan. You're definitely not a boxing fan. There is no way you could tell me you're a boxing fan unless something, unforeseen circumstances, God forbid, you know. But there's no way you're gonna tell me you're a boxing fan and you're not sitting in front of the TV this Saturday night. Like I got plans Saturday, but they're getting cut short because of this fight. There's not. I'm supposed to pick my daughter up from work. No, Rod already set up. I am unavailable after 9 o'clock Saturday night for fucking anything. You know. So yeah, man. Like if you're not in front of a TV Saturday night watching this fight, you're a fucking nut. Don't come on my don't do. I'm telling you, don't come on my live, man. Monday talking about you the ultimate fight fan, and you can't tell me what happened in one round of this fight. I ain't got no respect for you, bro. Like this is right here. This is for like this is the ultimate fight. Casuals, boxing fans, people that don't even watch boxing are gonna watch this fight, bro. Like, so if you ain't posted, I don't know what to tell you. If you need a link, reach out Saturday. I'll have a couple links. Again, if you need somewhere to watch it, pull up. Hit my inbox. On another note, we did have some other fights that just passed. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. I fucks with you. That's my youngin. I fucks with you. I'm gonna rock with him. I just think he's doing a little too much. Thinking he deserves a title shot right now. Not yet. We got the robbery. We got the robbery of Cambosis. Let me tell you something, man. Yeah, I picked Cambosis the big T.O., right? But I picked them based off of the weight. And I knew T.O. was gonna be weight drained. Cambosis is ass, bro. He is ass. And him and his whole team are a bunch of fucking clowns, man. So after he win the belt, now all of a sudden he big talk. He big talk. He got all the answers. He went in this ring, man, and that boy outboxed him for 12 rounds. How he got a 117, 111, I don't know. It's just atrocity, boy. It's just some bullshit. But after the fight, Shakur Stevenson approached this man. He said, "Yo, man, fight me. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you." And looked at his manager in his face. I'm gonna knock your man out. You know what their response was? Their response was, "Go take the 25 from Devin. Go take the 25. Go be great and take the 25 from Devin." I don't mean no disrespect to no grown man, especially ones that go and step in that square circle and put their lives on the line. But if a nigga came up to me after I just got out that ring, talk about fight me, I knock your bum ass out. The last thing that's gonna come out my mouth is go tell him to go fight another nigga. That's gonna be where the contract at. That's the best time to catch me. I'm vulnerable right now. I'm vulnerable as hell. I'm on a high. I just won a fight I had no business winning. And now you're telling me I got a bag in front of me talking about go fight 25. Him and his whole team hoes. Go take the 25 because you don't want no smoke with him. No smoke. Why ain't you fight? Why ain't you fight Eastside Cruz? Why everybody so pressed to fight Lomachenko? Everybody at 35 will come out their mouth talk about we gotta fight Lomachenko. He ain't, scare me, man. He ain't the gatekeeper. Who the fuck is Lomachenko? We've seen him get dominated. We've seen him get completely dominated. We've seen him get completely dominated multiple times, but everybody keeps spitting this Lomachenko shit. I'm over it. I've been over it. I've been said Lomachenko was overrated. He just had great footwork. You know what I'm saying? Just great footwork. So Loma would beat the shit out of Kambosos. That way. He ain't no easy work. He just easy work for our guys. Our guys are boxers. They stay on the outside. They make it look good. He would make dog food out of Kambosos. The footwork, the lateral movement, the in and out, the straight left hands, he would dominate Kambosos. It'd be light work. I just like the fact that the first name that come out of everybody's mouth is Lomachenko. Like, it's over. He ain't the Matrix. Boots Ennis is the Matrix. He proved it in the ring. Slow motion. Bop, bop. Can't hit me. That's Matrix shit right there. Not what Lomachenko be doing. Then we got a new way. GD went live in BSN the other day. You know, GD went live with BSN the other day. Had his man in the car. I'm talking about, New Way knocking this nigga out. Yo, like, you bugging. 4-2 big, no. 4 and weight drain. 4 wasn't even supposed to be fighting at that weight. His stupid ass decided he wanted to. Hey, you know what? I can't even be mad. He wanted to be great. He wanted to take that man. Oh, he decided I'm not gonna move up in weight. Knowing he had problems making that weight, I'm gonna stay here and wait for yo, bro. A new way. So a new way, bro, has an argument of being the #1 fighter in the fucking world, bro. I used to be the one to be like, yo, he ain't fighting nobody. But he fought and put himself in a position to he fight his champions. Once he got the first belt, once he beat a No-Nito today, I think he beat the shit out of No-Nito. Once he got that first belt, bro, yo been belt chasing. He been belt chasing. And he jumping 2 weight classes, bro. Who doing that? Shout out to Charlo. But who been doing that? That little motherfucker been being great. The only negative thing about it is he's just fighting in Japan. And I feel him. I ain't coming to America until I get a big fish. You get somebody in America that's going to make me come over there because I ain't got no choice because they ain't coming over here. I'm going to come over there. Other than that, see me where you see me at. 8 o'clock in the morning. In Japan. It ain't going to change. During the fight, landing shots, you know what I'm saying? That was the shit that Calzaghe was on back in the day with Roy. Roy said, I'm the man. Come over here and fight me. Calzaghe like, no. You gonna come over here and fight me, we not gonna fight. And then when he came over here, beat the shit out of Roy and fucking Bernard, regardless they was old or not, because Calzaghe was old too.
The fight continued with no questions from Avanesyan.
But anyway, it's doing the same thing.
Was going for a shot. Crawford
he's making a name for himself. He don't need Vegas. He don't need New York. He don't need Texas. He doing that shit in his hometown. And it ain't like people can say, you know how when you go to another country and fight, and they be like, yo, he got the call here in his country. No, you can't even be like he getting a call. He knocking everything out. The boy got 22 knockouts. He only got 25 fights. The boy is a problem. Respect is G for real. And the fact, and this is the thing, man. Like, I hate the fact that we're in an era, bro, of fandom, yo. Like, cause I got love for Tank. I just hate the fact that everybody think everybody's unbeatable, bro. Like, I love the fact that this dude is calling out. That ain't gonna necessarily say calling out, but he definitely mention the man's name. Like, if I do, I will definitely come over to America and fight Tank. But what I hate is, man, the moment he said Tank name, bro, it's like everybody just like took whatever this man been doing and threw it in the trash can. Because the first thing come out of everybody's mouth is, Tank knocked him right out. Like, bro, like, come on now. Like, that's not even a guarantee. This dude is something different. I'm not saying that he gonna beat Tank. Tank might go out there and blow him out the first round, bro. He might, listen, bro. I'm not saying this is my new all is before y'all write this boy off. Get that man his respect. That's what I'm saying. Just give him the respect. Tank might blow this nigga out in one round. But I love the what ifs. Like, but what happens if he doesn't?